Don's just washing the driveway off. I had to get, we brought in 6 tons of 1-inch filtered bank run, which is just a scoop of the gravel, scoop of the wall, scoop of the gravel pit wall, poured through a 1-inch filter. And we brought this all in last week, like I was talking about while I had the skid steer, and loaded it in here along the berm, which I don't know if you can tell. It's unbelievable how just looking through the camera changes it, but oh, I guess you can see over here, but we roll up pretty good so that this is a nice, comfortable, easy step up, and so water will wash over in there. But I was a little short. I looked at it and didn't know whether I wanted to go back and get another load or not before I returned the trailer, so better safe than sorry. Unfortunately, I was sorry, so we needed more here and just a skim coat throughout. So you can see we kind of go from 1-inch downhill there, and this is going to be from 1-inch downhill there. And again, at the back of the beam, we're kind of right up to it. I don't know if you can see here. Oh, again, at the back, you can see how it rolls down. And so everything will head down into the hedgerow there. The tree will be able to get a drink all out here. We left a 4x4 circle here, or square opening there, and so obviously rainwater and anything that's rolling this way will roll right off in here around the roots just there. But he's got, the tree should have roots out to the extent essentially that the branches go, which is way out here. And then we did 6mm plastic, or no, excuse me, 6mm plastic, 6 mil, which is not millimeters. It's a different gauge. Anyway, 6mm would be like 1/4 of an inch. We rolled up the 6mm plastic in 2 pieces, kind of fit around everything, and threw the washed pea gravel on top. And I may put a little more pea gravel, I may not. And so now we've got a rim joist and a curved rim joist, and filling in floor joists, and then deck boards. But the landscaping back here is essentially complete. These are the pieces of concrete from around the gate post. This is why I don't pour concrete around a post. You can see it's, just cast up here smoothly against it. But all this porosity, and all of that, negativity, all that negative space, water just sits there, wicks down in there, and then can't easily run out and away through the concrete. So it's sort of encapsulated, where of course water's in the material here on the ground. However, it can percolate away normally or downward with the water table and dry up. And so I prefer to put a footing and just fill with natural, gravel soil around it. So we're looking good here, really, really good. This is just arduous because when you estimate and you look at doing the project, you may want to add a little bit, to get up to the level that you're going to be. But, we were here for a couple of days doing this, and that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. We're no stranger to playing in the dirt. I'm going to let this get rained on, and I'm going to make sure that we don't get major pooling anywhere, because that's, not what we want. We don't want a mosquito breeding ground underneath the deck where everybody hangs out. And I've been up back here in the evenings when it cools off, and there's like a special time when you just start getting eaten alive. So they are back here already, and we don't need to give them any more places to breed. And we don't want the radiating humidity from the standing water to create pockets of humid air underneath the deck, which keeps the relative humidity of the lumber high, which promotes creates an environment that is happy joy for microorganisms that are eating the wood materials, which is the antithesis of the treatment process and the investment that people make in a deck. So, and the dirt on there that I'm dusting off is something else that I'll wait till we're real dry. We'll get a rain, we'll wash off the tops of everything. Really, really dry, we'll fill in the joist layout. We'll pull the flashing tape on everything. I wanted to kind of prove that out up here with this brand, which I like, but it's gotten scraped, so we'll redo a couple areas there, and we'll do that, and then immediately start with deck boards. We won't be walking on it anymore when we get to that point. Awesome. And I'm sure she loves her full driveway back as soon as Don is done washing it with this meager garden hose. Wish we had the pressure washer. Oh, and we plate compacted everything, so that was worth the $50 for a half day Really tightened everything up. Made sure we didn't have any any natural low points. Filled in any natural low points that showed up while we packed things down, and so we don't have a bumpy, incline that creates pools like rice paddy pools all the way down it. We wanted a pretty sheer roll out. And then she's going to do her own project out front with a little free take a piece leave a piece mini art gallery box. So we put her post in the ground for her and plate tapped her on that. I'm gonna get these stones out of here before somebody hits them with a lawnmower and clocks somebody walking their dog upside the head out in the street. That's a no bueno again. All right, these are all the little things that you do that are part and parcel of premium service. Okay, right? All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you.